So we're back at the same spot, same peg. Big difference this time, I've got a chair, and I've changed the hook down to a size 20. Lost the bait. Everything else is the same, but we're getting more bites. Shut down the float a little bit as well. So that's the size of the hook. It's really tiny, a size 20, and I've added some shot onto the line. They're the darker ones I've put on, which have brought it down. I did have an extra of the tiny ones on, but that was just sinking the float. So the weight of that tiny one is enough to sink the float, so that should mean we'll see every bite. So that little shot was stopping, was sending the float under. That's the fish. So this is possibly one of my first ever rides. Just caught on a piece of line. Get it back in. There we are. Just fishing past the end of the pole, letting the line drift. That extra weight I had on in these waves made it virtually impossible to see the float, so that's why I took it off. You can see the float now quite clearly. One little weight makes a big difference. So as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted just then by a little fish. That shot takes the float right under, so just to keep it clear, I'm keeping that out. Okay. It's a bit windier than usual, well, and it's been the last few days. It's often windy, it's England, but still quite pleasant. It's been a short shower of rain, but it seems to have passed. Hopefully one more bite and then off to work. And there's a little perch. Got about 3 of these now. Lovely little fish. There we go, back one a little bit bigger. So that's the end for me. 5 little perch, one-eyed, been here for about 30 minutes. Lovely little lake, all on worm, free bait, all on that rig and the rod that I showed you the other day in the previous video. I will recap. So it's landing net and handle, second hand, rod rest, an elasticated whip, which was, I'll just take this fish off and put it back in. Sorry, so elasticated whip, which was less than a tenner. That's the one. I just bought at a local tackle shop, and disgorger. I've changed the hook size down to a 20, and I've changed the shotting on the float that it came with. So I've probably spent another couple of quid, probably more like 3 or 4 quid on hooks and the shot. So, but as you can see, it is making a difference. Catching a lot more fish with this particular setup. Now I've changed it, so it was worth doing. Tight lines, everyone. In joining Ryton District Angling Club, please leave a message below, and I'll come back to you and confirm the requirements and how you join. If you're thinking of taking up course fishing, you do need a rod license. It's essential. Do get your disgorger sorted and your landing net. A lot of places will require an unhooking mat as well. I've got one now behind me. That's in case you catch anything bigger that needs to be rested and can't be unhooked in the net or in your hand. But basically, still not much more kit than what I set out with. Catching a lot more fish with a smaller hook, and just getting the shotting down, I can see the bites a lot better. I hope you've enjoyed this. It's a little addition to what we did before. It's not a standalone video, but please like and subscribe, and I hope to make some more.